Hey, good evening, everybody. It's January 8th, the evening of, at least for me it is. I've put out a couple of these little episodes already today. This is probably going to be my longest one of the day. I have a bunch of shit to talk about. Welcome to SHTF Report. If you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, become a member. In good standing of our listening audience. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's free. And I'm hoping that it will provide you with some informative information, insight, and some all-around bullshit from me. John Q. Public. I'm just somebody out there on the street. Seeing the poor man's approach to what's going on. If you be sure to check out all the other episodes that are in the playlist. I'm sure you'll find them most enlightening, if not downright funny. Might get a kick out of it. You never know. You might agree with some things. Well, I'm going to start today by making it clear again, and I do this every day, and I say, we're not even seeing the tip of the iceberg yet when it comes to shit hit the fan. We've been here in shit hit the fan headquarters since the beginning of March, the end of February, the beginning of March, when we first began taking this COVID-19 seriously. We've been in lockdown. We've been doing what we've had to do to survive. And so we cannot say, although there are some out there that still, this is not a shit hit the fan situation. Yeah, this is. It's and you got to understand, okay? Everyone has their own idea of when shit hits the fan. Okay, how much crisis does it have to be before it becomes a shit hit the fan situation? And it depends on the individual. It really does, I think. And mine began then, and I had been prepared for it. I knew what was coming. I explained a lot of things to a lot of people and said my piece, and I'm still saying my piece. Now, you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care if you're a member of a grassroots organization to save the whales from extinction by eating gold dust. I don't care. What I do care about is that you have an opinion, that you're here listening to my show right now, and that you're willing to stand up and say, but wait a minute, you're an asshole, you got all this wrong. There's my opinion. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Everybody has the ability, as long as you stay on subject and you talk about something related to this, free, post a comment. I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me what's going on in your neighborhood, in your neck of the woods. What do you think about this? Are you afraid? I would be definitely afraid. I am, okay? I have been stocking up food stuff for a number. Every time I go shopping, I'm buying something extra, okay? So, I have a supply of certain items that I'm going to need should the shortages begin, which they already have. The food shortages, I'm already seeing a food shortage in my neck of the woods, okay? Try and get one single ramen noodle soup. It's almost impossible, okay? People, my God, ramen noodles? You cannot live off of ramen noodles. What you should be stocking up on is on all that crap that I've been stocking up on. High density carbs, calorie rich, okay, beans, peanut butter, rice and beans, okay? This is the greatest combination, rice and beans. I've got lentils, I've got navy beans, I've got black beans, I've got green beans, I've got beans. Okay. Um, and this is you got protein, you got your fiber, you got your calories, you got your carbs with the rice. I bought this stuff ahead of time. My God, and this is stuff that I eat. I just got a shipment in today of more food. I got in a case of ravioli. I got in a case or half a case of uh, refried beans. I got in a case of diced tomatoes in tomato juice. Great thing. Okay, you may run out of sauce, but I'm always going to have put tomatoes, and with those tomatoes, I can make a sauce, a simple tomato sauce to go with pasta, to add to a soup. Okay, and I'm still waiting on my saltines, which I have ordered 2 cases of saltines. And what else? Oh yeah, and my case of tuna. Big tuna eater around here, especially with 7 cats. We're doing okay. What I do need: blankets, warmer clothes, some sweats, some socks, which I think I've got another 10-pack coming. There's all these things, and you hear from all these preppers that are out there, these people, and they're great people, let me tell you, but all they can do is suggest, just like I can suggest, what you need to stock up on and what you need to be buying. And it comes down to the individual. What are your tastes? Okay, I don't want you to buy and sit around with cases of kidney beans because they are high in protein, but you don't like them. You don't like the taste of them, so don't buy them. Okay. I happen to eat the hell out of oatmeal. I love oatmeal. I have stocked up on oatmeal. It's a simple carb. It's got fiber. It's got nutrition to it, and it will keep you going. Okay. I've got water piled up around my house in case the water goes out. So I'm buying whatever I can whenever I can. Okay. And you should be doing the same too. Sleeping bags. I have my eye on a combination radio and emergency light that it's a hand crank, and for every 30 seconds that you crank it, it will give you 30 minutes of playtime, where you'll have electricity to charge your phone and to have a light and to listen to the radio. And it's renewable energy. Just crank it. It also comes with a little solar panel that you can put out in the sun. So, these are things that we need to be concentrating on. What have you been concentrating on? Share with us, please, okay? There are people out there that are right now scared shitless, and they have good reason to. We're talking about a madman president who is sitting back now almost totally isolated. He has pulled the biggest boner yet with this failed insurrection of his, and that he instigated. And now people are leaving his employ, I guess is the only way to put it, his service. They're quitting. They're resigning. Cabinet members, advisors, press secretaries. Where are they? He is surrounded by, right now, nobody but his family. Okay? Maybe a couple of other people. Those that have remained in the cabinet Secretary of Defense, Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury. These are all people that they are getting together and they're talking about the 25th Amendment. Why should we have the 25th Amendment? Why should we revoke his powers? Well, the only person that can do that would be, of course, the next in line, and he would have to have support. If Congress did it, it would take a couple of weeks, and we don't have a couple of weeks. And I kind of think something else is going on there, okay, with this. The 25th Amendment, it removes the president from doing the job that he was put in office to do because of unsound mind or unsound body. It has been invoked several times, okay. It's been invoked more times than you could possibly imagine. Every time a president goes in for surgery and they go under the knife and they go into, they have to take anesthesia, they have to sign this. They have to give, there has to be a transfer of power to the vice president. Okay? Now, Pence so far has said he's going to not even contemplate this at the moment. But one of the reasons that this makes this time so dangerous, okay, he is the president, and he has the football. Some of you may know what that term means. Others, let's just say it's the launch codes. He has the button, the nuclear button. And there are a lot of foreign nations out there that are also looking at this. And they're putting their military on high alert. We don't know what this guy's going to do in the next couple of days. Okay, we have until the 20th with him, and then automatically those codes will get changed. He will get removal. He will be removed to have from access to these things. He could be of the mindset right now. It's like, fuck it. What else do I got to lose? Okay. Now, hopefully, there are those in place between him and those missiles that cooler minds will prevail and will say no. Okay, this is an illegal action. We know this. We know he's fucked up in the head. We're not going to follow this order. What is he going to do? Okay. Let hell and high water. Let him take me to front of the courts. Okay. But there might be some out there that agree with what he wants to do. So we need to get those codes out of his hands. Pelosi talked to the defense people today, Department of Defense. And Joint Chiefs of Staff, I also believe. I sat here for a moment, went blank. I'm like, wait a minute. There was somebody else, okay? And asking for these powers to be taken away from him, to be stripped away. So, yeah, we're in dangerous times. So if I were you, okay, it may be a little late in the day right now, but unless you got a 24-hour Walmart, which I don't even know Walmarts are open anymore 24 hours, I would start stocking up on blankets, on a lot of things that you may need for wherever you're living at. Of course, if you live in like southern Florida where there's 80-degree weather and the coldest it gets at night is 70, okay, then you're not going to need the heavy wool undergarments. Okay? But you will be needing things, whether it be food, medicine, You'll be needing it. Get together. Get, and let us know what your situation is. What your situation of readiness is. If shit was to happen tomorrow, would we be prepared? Um, I hope that most of us will survive if such weird events take place. And look, let's face it, shit's happening every day. Okay? Um, there's so much news out there that I'm being pummeled with. Left and right, uppercut, cross cut, body slam, whatever, okay? The news is out there hammering away. So much shit going on. Get prepared, my friends. Be prepared. Okay? That's all I gotta say. And remember, there are grids. The first signs. We've got food shortages already. We're gonna see rolling brownouts, blackouts, even suddenly. We're gonna see loss of basic services. Only because of the fact that things will get so worse. Okay, things will get so worse. So let's be vigilant out there. I'm going to talk about a bunch of shit. So I hope you enjoy this extended version. I think this is an extended version, is it not? I believe it is. So, all right, my friends. I want you to stay safe. I want you to mask up. If you can, isolate at home. Socially distance, always. Chill with some nice tea or favorite non-alcoholic beverage of your choice. Sit back, listen to some nice jazz, some nice blues, maybe, maybe some 60s Motown, whatever turns you on, whatever floats your boat. Relax, chill, and enjoy what we have, okay? Don't get stressed out and have some kind of like knipsack fit or heart attack. Because a lot of this shit we just don't have the ability to control. So let's just be able to control what's around us, control what's happening in our lives. Let's get together, let's talk. Comment, please, below. However, as long as it's not pornographic, and as long as it's not something like announcing John Joe Bubby's just had his 23rd circumcision, whatever, okay, you know what I'm saying. If it's pertinent to the subject, I want to hear how's it going. I want to hear how you're doing, how you're holding up. What is your personal, when did it become shit hit the fan time for you? Alright, so stay safe, everybody, and we're going to go, and remember, subscribe, 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 subscribe. Have a good night, everybody.